Hello, folks, and welcome to Tormunda Plays. And I'm gonna go back and have a play of Universim. It's a game that I've played before in the past, and they've just released a new update. So, and the update says it's got more stuff to do at the beginning as well. So let's dive back into Universim and see what it has to offer. It's just creating a world for me now. For those who haven't played it, I'll try and give some pointers along the way. Thinking. Thinking. Here we go. I can skip this bit. It's a nice little intro, but let's skip the intro and get straight on in. Okay, so this is the world. What have we got? We need to put an epicenter down somewhere. Now, you want to put somewhere where you've got water, lots of water, trees and rocks. As you can see, you've got a nice little world to play on. I mean, this area here seems to be pretty good, actually. Let me just turn off the tips. Don't need to be seeing the tips. Yeah, why not? Let's just dive. Well, actually, let's go see the other side of this nice green bit. Is there another? So many decisions. Let's go back to where we were. Over here. Get our epicenter down at the edge of this forest. Yes. Go. And we have some little people. Little people. Hello, little people. So one of the first things you want to do is set up your research. It's got a nice research thing. Let's go see what they've got in here now. Going on, and on. Yeah, I've got quite a bit in here these days. Still got some coming soons, but we have space suits. Oh, I haven't been to space before, so that's a long way though. Not quite sure our videos are gonna go as far as space, but let's see what we can do. Water, we need water. And water storage is more important. I'd say water storage is probably more important than fire. I want water. Okay, they're off researching. So, as far as things like houses go, your little nuggets, as they're called, they will start making their own houses. They don't need you to do that. And we've already researched some tools. Right, down in the corner here, there'll be a menu that says what we can build. We can build an archive. An archive allows you to save. It's an interesting thing, being able to save. But it costs me some stone and wood to be able to save. Right now, there's nothing to save, so let's ignore that. I need my stone and wood. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here to build yet. No. We're still researching things. So what will we do when we're researching? We can go on a hunt for something called meteorites. Now, they're things that smash into the ground, and they contain all kinds of goodies. They can also contain, like, lots of death. Death and destruction. Oh, so we go. I found one here. You get these things called god powers in here, because after all, you're kind of like a god, and you can scroll through your various powers. So what I want is the telekinesis, and I'm going to click on this a few times until I smash it open. And then inside there is a box, so I can use my telekinesis power to grab this box. And because I can't remember where home is, I can click up here in the corner and it'll go and take me where home is. Home is this way. Here we go. And you need to put the box in this green area. I'm going to put it somewhere where there's not going to be people for a while. Down in here. The reason for that is if it is going to be really bad and full of something that could kill everybody, I don't really want it next to where everybody's living. Although, as I said, you can't choose really where they're living. They go off and do that themselves. As they've decided to build their house in the middle of the trees, just to make it hard for them. They've now got to cut down a whole forest for their house. You strange people, you. Oh, whatever keeps them happy. Here we go. Wells and things. This is what we want. Can I put down a pump? Yeah, I can. Now, a pump is probably one of the most important objects that you can put in the game, followed by a reservoir. This is going to allow you to store water. So later in the game, when it, well, not much later, when it gets to winter, because it has seasons, everything will freeze, and if you don't have water, well, they'll all die of thirst. So yes, you have got to give your little guys water and food. Food, strangely, is not too difficult. You can just pick up animals and drop them from on high, and lo and behold, there's a bunch of meat. But water can be a little bit of a pain, so it is important to get water done. Now, I can actually build this myself, rather than waiting for them. It's just I know that there's like missions in this game whereby it'll come up and ask you to do things. One of the first missions they're going to ask you to do, I think, is to get two of these people to fall in love, and it's going to cost me 20 power. And up here in the top corner, it's showing I've got 23, and it takes me 5 power to pick things up and drop them in my, if I want to use telekinesis to bring resources myself. So I don't want to drop below 20 power, but as soon as I get to 25, which I will in a minute, I'm going to go off and get some stone for this, I think, because it needs a lot of stone. Nearly there. So when these guys are making a mess over here, I'm going to go and find some distant stone. Here we go, 25 power. Let's just grab some distant stone here. Oh, and then I can go back home. Take me home. And you gotta be careful when you drop things. I could destroy my building when I'm dropping it, so only drop it when it's green. Green. Oh. And there you go. Oh, that was one single stone. Sometimes you can pick up bigger pieces and get several, but yeah, that was one. I went up to 21 for 5 power. That was not a good use of my power. That's fine. While we're waiting, we'll have a quick look and see what I can research next, because it's going through some of these early researches quite quick. So, less hunger, sounds good. Better well, better wells are always good, and we'll have less hunger as well, and even more less hunger, if that makes any English sense. So, let's go and hunt for another one of these meteors while we're waiting for our guides. Now, these meteors are quite interesting. Your little nuggets will start researching them, and I'm not entirely sure of what calculations it does, but I believe if you open it before they finished researching, it's not always a good thing. But also, when they've researched them, it'll show you some red stuff if there is anything dangerous in there, and you can kind of try and make a guess as to whether to open it, or the thing that I can never do is just leave it or throw it away. But I mean, come on, there's gonna be goodies in there. How can you leave it? But yeah, they can bring some serious death and destruction. So leaving it is sometimes a good idea. Okay, I mean, these worlds, they don't seem that large, but as you can see, I'm kind of going. Oh, there you go. I'm going around and around and around, and sometimes you can spend a long time looking for something. Alright, I'm at 23 power, so the thing I said where I wanted to keep over 25, I'm going to break that rule right now. 24, come on, we're close there. It'll do. Let's pick this up. Now, throughout the game, more of these will arrive, and more meteors will land, etc. All kinds of disasters can happen. But one thing I would say about the game is it's not necessarily a game of success or failure. I don't think you can fail. Kind of like, I suppose, saying that you could fail at playing City Skylines. I don't think you can fail. You can just make it incredibly hard for yourself and make things just a nightmare. I suppose you could fail if you get a wolf attack and there's loads of wolves coming in and just eat all of your people. But one of the things you can do to mitigate that, if you've got enough power, is, as I said, you can just pick up wolves and drop them from the sky. It produces food and it gets rid of the wolves. You can build guard towers. They're not quite as effective as picking up the wolves. But maybe they've changed that. I haven't played this for a while. Maybe guard towers are pretty awesome and they will cut down wolves quickly. Who knows? What's this little dude doing now? Where are you going? Ah, you're collecting stone. They've invented fire! Hey! Just keep tagging on things here. Fishing. Fishing would be cool. And off they go. Yeah, I'm going to speed these little guys up for now. Faster, faster! Get the whip out. Whoosh. Build your house quicker. What's the matter with you people? You've cut down half a forest to build your house. Now, the house is actually not going to be as big as this huge piece of scaffolding that they show. That's because the area, this plot, is the amount that the game is going to need for later on when this building upgrades and gets bigger. So sometimes you'll get quite a small little building and it'll take this huge amount of space and you're thinking, why all the space? But yeah, later on you can upgrade them and they will like have a bigger footprint. There you go. So all that space was needed for, yeah, just this little hut. There you have a hut. At last. Oh, here we go. This is the first mission. And I need to hurry up. He's going to say, I want to be in love. So I go to my god powers. One of these is, there you go, little heart. And it's clicked on him. I think that was the one. And click on this one. Ding! There you go. Hey, they're in love. They go off and make babies. Fantastic. And I've got, what was the reward? 2 believers. Believers are something in this game, which is shown here, that help generate your power points to spend on doing stuff. So having lots of believers is good. And they're off making babies. Where's my... Have they done anything here? Oh, they've brought wood and stone. So I tell you what, while they're off like making babies, we can use some of our new gained power to grab some stone. Oh, I was going to cast love on that then. That's not what I want. Telekinesis. Bonk. And bring this back. Hopefully not destroy my building. There you go. Wait for it to go green. Bonk. 16 out of 21. Oh, that's good. Let's go. Oh, hang on. There's another mission. Oh, you want me to name your nuggets. Okay. Let's try and catch you. You're running around. Stone. Okay, you can be called Stony, just because this is against the clock, and that's a bit annoying when you're playing a management game to be doing stuff that's against the clock. Oh, it's the same thing. You, stay still. And Stick can be called Sticky. There you go. I go back and name them again afterwards if I want something more interesting, but just to get that against the clock mission done. There you go. That's out of the way. A nugget believes that I am real. Oh, what's this little thing they've added? Oh, so they've added a what looks like a mission list. So some stuff's not here. Spider infestation. That doesn't sound good, does it? Murder party. They're like a who did it kind of thing. Lake cleansing. Okay. Okay, this is new. To close it, do I press the button again? I do. Okay. So that's new. Interesting. How are we doing on this building? It's nearly there and I've seen somebody, yeah, they're on their way. So what I want to do as well now is, have I got a reservoir? I have. So right next to here, let's stick a reservoir in here. Oh. Now, that's going to allow me to have water during the winter, as I said, so that's quite an important one. And I can take this opportunity to go and help out again. Grab some stone. And we will start building the reservoir for them. Oh, that seems to be quite a chunk. 5. That was worthwhile. Let's try and pick on the big rocks. That's a big rock to me. Oh. Drop that one in as well. Where are we at? 10. Yeah, why not? Let's go and get another big rock for them. That's really helpful. Oh, yeah, I'm at 28 pounds. Okay, can I get another big rock? Oh, there's a big rock. Oh. Drop that in, so all they got to focus on then is trees. There you go. Excellent. They're going to focus on trees. So, our little water pump, strange as it may be, is now pumping water, but it's not going anywhere to pump water to. It needs to supply this, which they will get there soon. And difficult for me to know where my people are going to start living, because I want to stick like a well out there for them. Let's have a look where I'm going to stick a well. Now, I did pop on it, have a quick check to see what was different, and one of the things that's different, as you can see here, is now when I move my well around the screen, it's got a number underneath that shows me how much water there is in the ground. This never used to be. You could just stick wells like everywhere, but clearly now, I mean, I've got a house up here already somewhere here, so they seem to be building in this direction, but there's only like 2. Oh, it's a 7. Tell you what, I'm going to wait for them to build more houses before I go and stick down wells. I want to know where these guys are spreading out to and try and support them with more water sources. Don't need to do that right now. My reservoir is fully operational. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, over here. This dude. Who are you? Sticky. Oh, both of them. They're looking at these blocks I've brought. And what you'll do is you click on the block and there's lots of just question marks, which are words, and they will slowly translate it and give me a clue as to what's inside. Now, the colours of these is important. If there was a red one, I would really have to think. So this is like a common, a rare, a common. Potentially good. Oh, here we go. An epic. But it could be epically bad. I mean, a common is a bad one. Probably nothing too serious. An epic that also happens to have words like, it sounds like there's something in you that's going to kill you all. It's maybe something to be left alone, but we'll see. We'll see. So on our reservoir here, there's a little meter, and if you look inside, yeah, look, it's some water. In the past, these used to fill pretty quick. They don't fill so quick now. I mean, if it rains, in the past it would just be instantly full. And I've noticed if it rains now, it takes time still to fill. So, probably want more than one pump. I've only got 4 people. It's no point going crazy right now on 4 people. But anyway, they want stuff to do by the looks of it. I've nearly got fishing. So what else have I got that I can build? Well, as I said, I want to see where else they're going to expand to. An eatery. Yeah, why not? Let's get an eatery there. Actually, one of the things I want to know is, do we have engineers yet? No, we don't. Because engineers are probably like the next important building. That just allows you to not have to run around like an idiot repairing buildings yourself. They'll do it for you. So, an eatery. So I want them to go somewhere that's... I have loads of land here for farms, so why not? Let's just put an eatery with an entrance in that direction where I'm thinking they're going to be putting housing. And there you go. That will give them somewhere where they'll start turning some basic resources into cooked food and extending the amount of food they have. Down here it says I have 22 food in store and 0 cooked food. It says I have 20 food water being produced and none consumed at the moment. So none of my guys or none of my buildings as well are consuming food. So at the moment we're just in a plus for water. Believe me, you want to get that as full as you can. before winter hits, and it's already autumn. Yeah, I've only got 37 power, and I don't think the game's going to attack me in the first winter with wolves and things, but you never know. I don't want to leave myself empty of power if there's a wolf attack, because even if it's just one wolf, if it's any more than one wolf, the game would be over with 4 people. But if it's just even just one wolf, I want to be able to pick the thing up and drop in without worrying about power shortages. I'm nearly finished researching my fishing. Where would we stick fishing? You want a lot of this. I've got a long coastline, so you want a lot of coastline for pumps. You really do. And you can actually drain this. I don't think this is an endless amount of water. When it rains, though, it tops everything back up. And it rains pretty frequently. And you can make it rain. You're a god. You can just go, oh, yeah, it's going to rain. So it pretty much is endless. But if you put, like, you know, a massive row of pumps across here, then, yeah, maybe you be asking a lot for yourself to constantly be going over and making it rain. These guys are really going for it. What have they got? I'm getting intrigued what's in here now. The surface of this box is inscribed with mysterious markings. That doesn't sound like a bad thing. The box weighs a ton and is tightly packed. That sounds like there's some goodies in there, so that's quite good. I'm quite eager for this one. What about this other one? Oh, she's fully done that one. So the surface of the box is inscribed. That's fine. The nuggets here are desperate banging inside. Now, sometimes that can be a nugget. It's some guy trapped in there. Don't ask where he come from. He was in a meteor after all. That's quite worrying. The chattering of terrible conversation leaks out of the box. Terrified conversation. Doesn't sound like a bad thing. Oh, I'm gonna open it. I mean, this could go really badly wrong, folks. This could be the end of the episode before we even started. I'm opening this guy. Loads of people and a piece of a pyramid. Fantastic. Okay, we've just suddenly got lots of people. I now need to get on with stuff. So let's quick get some research done. I want lots of stuff here. Engineer's hut. Yeah, let's make that the next important. I got water storage. Got this. I have some of these things here. All right. Storage area. That's very useful. Let's carry capacity. Okay. So things I need to push on with quickly. If we've got all these people, they're going to do an eatery. Archive would be good. A well would be good. Where are they putting their housing? There's one there. And generally all over the place, guys. I mean, you could have picked an area for me, couldn't you? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to put a well right in the middle of town here. There's not a lot of water there, though. There really isn't. I like to put it there, but I don't think that's going to allow me without me moving that. Let's put it next to the eatery so that it can be used to bring water to make drinks. And it's raining, which is fantastic. Although it's always starting to snow as well, which is sleety rain, I suppose. I've got quite a bit of water in here. Not too bad. As I said before, in the past, when it would rain on one of these reservoirs, it would just instantly fill. And now it doesn't. It helps, but it's not great. Oh, that wasn't the house they were building me. They've built me a little shrine. I'm not quite sure why they've got like some kind of horrific grinder. There's a shrine to me. Tormunda, we have built you a shrine, and we will grind people in it. Okay, I've got lots of people. Let's have a shaman. This is a list of people, by the way, you got in the town. Sometimes they get special abilities. Things you want to keep an eye out for. Oh, what's this one got? This one's got... It's a hermit. Yeah, come on. I want my my shaman to be a hermit. He's a bit of an odd person. Or even she, I'm not quite sure. I didn't look. It's going to be a crazy person that sits on his own in the forest as a hermit and grinds people up in my grinder. That's quite worrying. Okay, an eatery. Let's assign somebody to my eatery. Making food. There's nothing there really that jumps out as anybody particular. Oh, hang on, we've got a quest. What do you want? You want me to finish building your hut? Okay, well this is another new one. Clearly this is using my telekinesis powers to build somebody a hut. Okay, so I got telekinesis on. Where is your hut, by the way, person? Oh, thank you. You give me a nice big thing. What is it you want? 5 of both. I'm gonna steal some all the way over there. Oh, and drop that one. And some more, please. And all the way over there. Bonk. And drop that one. Oh, they still want some more. There's a little bit. Go on, you can have this closer. Bonk. Okay, we want some. I thought that was my question. Is there? I thought I haven't got stones yet, so let's get a stone, big stone. Oh, not the one I thought I was picking up. That's fine. That's probably just a little one, isn't it? In this case, I want another little one. Don't waste those big ones. I'll take this one here. Bonk. And we're going to drop it on here. Yay! There you go. I've done you another quest. What to say? I have a believer! Just build your house. Of course you should believe in me. Like, just magically build your house. Excuse me? Okay. The well is able to stand up on its own. So that must be this dude here. It's slowly filling. Nothing in it yet. Mind you, it is winter, so that's not a problem. Warning, incoming wolf attack. See, I told you. I knew. First winter, and what we have? Bloody wolves. Now, you can't see them usually until they're upon you, so it's a case of just trying to watch them approach, catch them before they kill the first person. We can slow things down, actually give us a chance to see them charging into town. Oh, they could be coming from anywhere. Hopefully it's just the one. I mean, it is the first winter. To have more than one would be mean. Mean of the game. But I did have a sudden population burst. Oh, like 11 people from that. Thanks to that box. So, probably what is hitting me with wolves. Now, you can add response to the comments of this episode to try and give me suggestions of how on earth my nuggets managed to get in that box and arrive on a meteor. It's quite something special. Maybe they're strange space traveling nuggets from another world. They have gained the ability at the end of the tech tree that says launch a cell in a meteor across the universe. I still can't see these wolves, but believe me, they are on their way, and the moment I stop looking, he's probably going to start telling me that I have a dead nugget. Oh, come on, where are they? Where are they? It's putting me on edge. I want to be building my city. But I can't because there's wolves. It's a wolf over there, but that's not one of the ones attacking me, clearly. Oh, I hear it. There he is. There he is. Grab him. And careful. Right, where there's one, there could be more, and it'd be in the same area. Yeah, close that. I mean, it might just have been the one. For them to have put a pack of more than one wolf on your first winter would be a little bit nasty. I mean, I do know that later on they can come in some rather large numbers. Oh, did somebody get eaten by the wolf? That's not good. We need a cemetery. Otherwise, it's going to smell and spread disease and things. Okay. Have I researched cemeteries yet? Engineers. Well, actually, I know cemeteries are important, but not more important than an engineer. Right, do I have cemeteries? I have fishing. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. Okay, I don't have cemeteries. Well, let's get fishing down. I know it's winter, but it won't be winter forever, folks. So let's leave room for more pumps by there. So we'll get fishing over here. And speaking of pumps, oh my god, we haven't got much water left, have we? Oh no, we're okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. Looking at food. There's food, we haven't got much left. If we're on a mad building spree here, I am going to put down, I can always pause it, but I'm going to put down another pump to be built as soon as it's available. So, storage areas are next. So have I researched cemeteries? Oh, I didn't. Go on, I'll undo that one and make it. Yeah, make it my next highest priority after that one. I can stick it to the whole one. So this smelly body is going to bring disease. So I can do something about that. I can use my telekinesis to pick up this body. And let's just move it out of town. Let's put this poor dead guy over here. Flat. At least that way it's not gonna disease an area by here and have people running around and me having to heal them all day long. Not what I want to be focused on doing. Okay, let's speed things back up. I think that wolf thing is done. It's over. How's the eatery doing? There is one cooked food. But it is winter, they've not really got much in the way of food. But they are eating. I could go and... I got plenty of power right now. Go and bring them a dead animal. Is that a turtle? There's a turtle in the snow. I'm not going to ask. This is probably a special turtle. It's a snow turtle. I've never heard of such thing, but clearly they do exist. Oh, there's a bear right in town. I brought this all from over there. Well, plonk. There's some food, and I'm going to pick up the bear. And yeah, whoa. Plonk. There's some more food. Oh, there's another one. Plonk, and there's some more food. There you go. Loads of meat. As I said, you can just pick things up and bring them in. As long as you've got the power, you can do some crazy stuff. Bringing in a bunch of meat is going to help. These guys, they've got, yeah, 54 food there now. Fantastic. Yeah, we got water. Everything's good, folks. The super planet of Baron Tormunda is looking good. Except for the dead guy. Oh, storage areas now. This is useful. You can build these and you can flag them to say what you want to be stored in them. And this is where you start actually getting into the proper management of a town and thinking about, well, what's coming from where and where you're going to keep it. And so it makes sense, I suppose, that if we have an eatery, that we put a storage close by that's going to store excess food. For now, we'll just have it storing everything it can store. But later on, here we go, running out of space. Because they've gone and built their house there. Now I can kick them out, but I mean it's fine. If that's where they want to live, I'm not gonna be in a position right now where I'm gonna start kicking them out. This is absolutely fine place for me to put a warehouse. Bonk. There you go. this residence is more rubble than something else. So which residence? Oh, over there. So I'm gonna have to repair it myself because I don't think I've gone and got my engineer on the go. So where's my repair house? One of these. No, no, no. Although is it with this? Is it? Yes, I think you can actually use that on buildings. Yay! Oh, where is my engineer? Is that my engineer? Prioritize, please. I don't want to be running around repairing buildings if I can get them to do that themselves. Right, well, while they're all doing that, I'm forever curious. Oh, let me put this back on telekinesis. This last thing you want is something is attacking the town and you cast heal on it. So the box is warm to your touch. I'm gonna open it. I can't see anything there that's saying to me. I mean, that bottom one's a bit strange. That could be bad. But I'm gonna go for it. It took out a tree. It killed 2 nuggets in a blast. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe that was not so good. Yeah, that was well, there was clearly bricks. Bricks are good. But it exploded. Right, let me tidy up the dead here. I need to get these bodies out of town. So next to that very smelly one there. Yeah. Oh, engineers. Let's get an engineer working. So we did have lots of people just now, and we don't anymore. That's our hermit. I thought hermit was okay. Well, clearly the hermit, which I thought was up here, is changed jobs. If there was another hermit, and the hermit that was up there is the one that just exploded and is over there dead. That's probably the case. It did say 2 people died, so it's a case of spotting the second body in the vicinity of that blast. I don't want it to be laying around, especially next to the eatery and spreading disease. That would be bad news. I can't see the second person. I'll just have to keep an eye out as we're playing and see if there's a big smelly area starting to appear. Okay, so let's see what we've got. The burial ground is on the go. Do we have farms yet? I wonder if we've got farms actually. Farms are quite interesting. No, we've got those all being built. That's fantastic. A hospital. No, I'm quite content with healing people myself for now. I've got 114 power. I can do a bit of healing myself for now. That's fine. This will be the second pump. This will keep this thing tip top. That's what you want. Maxed out. Oh, and this is just about to finish as well. We can have some fish. That'll help the eatery. I mean, they are picking up various things from around here. Fruits and veg. And they got the meat that I dropped. I mean, I can go and grab some more animals and drop them. I mean, clearly you can train or you can put down buildings for hunters and they'll go off and get these animals themselves. But until we have that, I am a god. I will bring food. Ah, here we go. Let's have some. Oh, what abilities they got? Sure-footed and the hermit. Okay, well, if we're going to have... Oh, that was the other hermit. If we're going to have another hermit, let's have this hermit be the fisherman hermit. We seem to have lots of hermits in our town. Oh, the eatery is about to collapse. Let's do the reading on the eatery. Like I said, I really need the engineers to get going, but they're probably there you go. They're kind of chasing their tail now. There's probably lots of damage that needs to be healed, especially after my explosion. But that's fine. How are we doing on these stores? They get in there, but let's go help them out. I want to get that stuff that come out of the box in the store before it disappears. I believe there's only a certain amount of time it'll just sit there. Where are we at now? 20 out of 20. Okay. I'll leave. Oh, he's gone to sleep. I was going to say I'll leave them, go get the last piece, but my worker's actually sleeping on the floor. Oh, you're doing it. I'll let you do it. Oh, you woke back up, have you? Oh, well done. We're catching a few Z's. Oh, no, you're hungry. You want dinner. That's fine. Yeah, I do believe this stuff has got a limited shelf life. It can just sit there. And bricks actually are really useful. They're part of the next upgrade. Bricks and planks, I do believe, if I remember rightly. So a whole mass of bricks straight off. Oh, that would be really nice. I can get some things upgraded quite quick for that. How are they doing? Oh, it's nearly there. Right, we can plonk down our burial site. I mean, by the time that it's built, these bodies would have finished decaying. So that's fine. What you don't want to happen is them to be hanging around where people are, because I said they'll get diseases and things. That'll do. Over there. Now, what you have got to watch for is what is the area of your engineer. You want everybody to be in the green. He's close. I put him a bit far out there. Might be okay. Otherwise, you need to build more engineers. I mean, I'm not saying that one engineer is going to be able to service every single building in here before it collapses. I think that's a bit much. And obviously, you can upgrade it later on. But I think it's always best to have a few engineers that kind of overlap a little bit so that they can look after each other's things. Okay, it's summer. Summer means that the water will evaporate. But with 2 pumps chugging away, that's not going to be a problem there at all in the reservoir. And a little well out here, absolutely fine. It's got 5 water. It's not a problem. Oh, we've got a quest. Find my oh, I hate this one. Okay. So, 0 mode. So, I do believe we can pause the game. Now, in the past, you couldn't pause the game, I do believe, to do these quests, which made them, this one especially, just horrific. Got a whole planet to try and find some person, I think it's usually cornered by wolves somewhere. And to do it against the clock, wow, that was just horrendous. I mean, you can ignore some of these missions and just let them pass. And the ones up until now have given me believers. Is that the guy? No, that's a tunnel. But sometimes they unlock buildings for you. Not necessary, not essential buildings, just extra ones that can bring happiness, like parks and things. And it's always nice to have the option of all of those parks. Look at groups of animals in one place whereby there's usually a bunch of wolves cornering some child. I said if this was against the clock, it would just be such a nightmare. Which it used to be, but you here we go. So you can pause. And make sure I'm on telekinesis. I am. Now this is a dangerous part now. Oh, so I need to unpause. And that is the fact that when you drop this child, like when you drop wolves, you don't want to just produce a bunch of meat on the ground and a dead child. So you need to try and get as close to the ground as possible. And let go. Oh, he's okay. There you go. I always worry I'm going to drop him and splat. So what did I get? There you go. There was a pack. If not just a believer. Although you better believe me. This means in here there should be a pack. There is. It needs bricks and planks. There you go. Not something I'm going to build right away. I've got other things people to be doing, but I don't even have the resources. And what I want is these things here to be in here. Why aren't they? They should be. You tell me though you can cope with its 5. Oh, you should be able to get more. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they're picking things up. And this guy got a broken leg. This they have a hospital. They can go and fix themselves. But I'd rather just do that myself. It kind of like makes them realize you're there, and they go, "Oh, you're amazing. There's a god that's looking after me and healing me. Hey, all hail Baron Tormunda," which is quite cool. Rather than just go to the hospital and going, "Oh, well, there isn't really a god. We did it ourselves." So we need to put somebody near this. We're going to pick up dead bodies. What was that ability again? Sure-footed. I don't think I need a sure-footed person for picking up dead bodies, so I'm just going to pick some general dude. There you go. Go off and bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Grass weaving. Need to make that some clothes because they're all running around naked. Strange person. Just the fig leaf. Quite worrying. Although she's got some clothes. She's probably a special person. She's probably the priest. Priests get clothes. I suppose some guy with a fig leaf. Oh, they just fell in love. There you go. Guy with a fig leaf just fell in love with the priest. Or priestess, maybe. Awesome. So, let's see what we can research next. I think it's important. From the last one here. So I can do a technol. Technol's okay. I mean, they allow you to do things like have ministers, and the ministers will go off and do jobs for you, like plant wells and things where they're needed. That's good. It's fine. But usually I've got better things to be concentrating on right now. This looks all good. Reducing food times. Did I do this one? I did do this one, didn't I? Yeah. So why can't I do this one? Oh, it wants some special things. But these I can do. So they eat less. Eating less is always good. Oh, what we got now? I haven't got this. It's another minister. I don't need ministers right now. So my options are this way. Agriculture. Farms. We want farms. And hunting. Yeah, okay. And then we can do this material thing. And then we can do these other ones. Oh, we could do some of this other stuff. Clothing. Does sound like. Yeah, we'll have clothing and then we'll have the materials. And then I know that'll unlock a whole bunch of goodies. Okay. Oh, it's telling me that I did find my lost nugget. Oh, there's the, I'm filling in all my little blanks right now. Cool. Like stamp collecting, I suppose. So, my town is on fast forward. I don't think there's a lot here I need to focus on. I would like it if they brought more of those bricks over. I don't want to lose those bricks. But maybe give them some time. And while I'm waiting for farms and things, I'm going to go and look for another meteor. There's always what you enjoy doing in this game is hunting for those little secret packages of goodies. Even if I searched an area before, one could have landed. But as I said, they are a two-edged thing. Sometimes you open them and it's really not good. You could just get masses of meteors that come smashing down on your town and just kill everybody, or plagues. And yeah, they're well, the last one exploded. That was not the best. Here's another meteor. Okay, where am I on? I'm on Rejuvenate, so let's move to TK. And pick this dude up. Come on, here we go. Click on the go home button. Go home. Home. Now you've got to stick it somewhere here, but as I said, if it explodes, I don't want it to knock out vital buildings. That water thing that's a vital building. I'm gonna stick it way up here, next to this house. I don't care if they blow up the house. They can build another house. I'm gonna stick it right up there. If that's a bad thing and it explodes and takes out the house, well, tough. I could do with building another reservoir, a second one, a backup one. Wouldn't be a bad idea actually. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. So space does become an issue. So let's try and get That'll jump for there. Fishing people. Fantastic, folks. Loads of little dudes around. Oh, I got 15 people. There was 14 in one child, but just as I spoke, the child grew up. They do grow up fast in here. They'll start dying of old age. I mean, they've been a few seasons. Clearly, they have the life of a fly. A few days and gone. So, yeah, no dead in here. Oh, could I bring him a wolf? I mean, I could bring him the bear. It would make more sense for meat, but I always feel getting rid of these wolves in the area is never a bad thing. So, there you go. Nugget believes I'm real. Why? Because you have wolves falling from the sky. Cats, dogs, and wolves falling from the sky. Oh, they want me to vote on something. Oh, I can try and sway the election. Elderly assisted living. Okay. +2 to happiness, but 30% chance of elderly couple dying during mating. That's quite disturbing. Contraception ban. I'll have lots of people, but they're not going to be happy people. Okay, because I'm probably forcing them to have children. Vaccination. There doesn't seem anything bad with that one. That's just kind of like less chance of being sick. There's nothing bad. Let's take the less chance of people being sick and nothing bad. I'll take people breeding at whatever rate they currently are. That's fine. I'm not gonna force people to start breeding. And the whole thing of the elderly dying while mating, that's just wrong. I can't believe that's in the game. Okay. I mean, how long has this episode been going on for now? I mean, it's been on for a while. I'll probably wrap this one up soon. And then we can have a second episode if you guys are enjoying this, where I can try and see if I can find some more of what they've brought out in the new version. I mean, the game does take a while to get going. Believe me, later on there's just lots of things to be checking and looking after. You could cover the whole planet in buildings. I mean, that's just, yeah, that's a nightmare of management. I could fast forward slightly. But yeah, I'll post this one up in a moment and see if the world of Baron Tormunda is going to be a success. Could do with having some kind of farm. I enjoy doing farms because you go off looking for things to grow in your farm. We have farms there? Oh no, it's nearly there. Go on, we'll have farms. We'll put a farm down. I'll show you what it is then that you can grow in farms and how to manage farms. Because that's quite interesting. And then we'll end the episode. So, what's in my box? Anybody check my box out so far? Oh, they have. Yeah, okay. There's a rare and 2 commons, and the one of them is fine. And there's my farms. So let's plant a farm. So, let's stick a farm down, folks. Find the farm. Is that the farm? Yes. I want it close to my eatery and storage. My storage has got bricks. I want it to have food in it. Now, as you can see, it says grassland. So when you move your farm over areas, it'll say what type of land. See, forest, grass, stone, forest, things like desert and stuff. And that will dictate what kind of food can grow in your farm. Let's stick it here in grassland. Oh, the vaccination won! Yay! Should we celebrate? Yeah, we've got loads of pints. Yay! Fireworks! Oh, hang on. I've got a healer nugget. Okay, I'll heal you. I'm on heal. Where are you? Over here. It says you're over here. Oh, you're inside the building. That's going to make it hard for me to heal you. You're currently doing things. How am I supposed to heal you? You strange person. What have you been doing in there to need healing? Oh, look at that for targeting. Did I hit him? No, I didn't. I still didn't hit him. How am I supposed to heal you? Maybe if I can... Oh, hang on, they're coming out. They're coming out. I thought one of you needed healing. Ah, you do. I can say. He's fine. That would make my quest difficult. So I've done the healing. Did I get anything? Oh, that's going to be another another one of those special buildings, I do believe. Anyway, where was I? I was over here with the farm before I was rudely interrupted by people doing strange things, mating and injuring themselves. That's what you get. So when this is finished, it's going to give me an option to grow foods based on what I know, and I can actually go and help these guys along so we can speed things up a bit. Let's go and get a large stone. There's a large one here. That looks pretty large. Drop down here. Said careful when you drop them. You don't want to drop them from a height or anything stupid because you could just break it. That would not be good. Don't want a huge one because it's already got 3. Oh, see, it's red. I don't need it. If I drop down now, then it would potentially damage it. Okay, I put that down. I think though it disappears. I don't think you can store them. I think because it's been picked up, it'll go away. What my little message was that it went. What my little message was there is to tell me that I think there's another settlement of people somewhere on the world, and come up. Sometimes they come up and steal your stuff. They can trade with you. There's a bunch of things that they can do. I can't remember if I had an out-and-out attack from them. But anyway, here we go. It's winter, not the time to go farming, but we'll stick a farmer in here just so I can show you what's going on. Oh, I got loads of abilities. Hermit. Lazy, not the best for a farmer. Workaholic. Yeah, come on, we have a workaholic farmer. Now, it says choose crop. And all I've got at the moment is this one crop. So this is the fun thing about the game now. As I said, in winter, I'm not sure how this is going to work, whether the crops are going to be around for me to even see. But we will try. I don't want to get too many because I think that there's a quest, a mission that says go and do this. And if I go and do it and get them all first, I'm not sure that the mission is going to work because, well, I would have picked everything. Yeah, all these things here normally got things growing on them. Well, we can save this for next section, I think. Oh no, here we go, in the desert, so I think this is something I can pick up. Oh, yeah, no, I actually think this is I think this is wood. I don't actually think this is like edible. I think this is going to be wood. Yeah, it's red. Yeah, this is just wood. There you go. Okay, so while it's winter, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So I'm going to end this here, and then next session we can have a look at farming. Okay, folks, and see you for next session. Bye.